What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another review, and this one is to that Dolla featuring J. Cole, Purple Emoji. And I'ma give it the red light here, dude, because, I like the concept, I like what they're trying to do here, especially with J. Cole giving all the props up to black women. I love that. It's just, one, that sample production is too simplistic for me, and it drives the entire song, and it's really lacking of interest at a point. You feel me? Like the song really is going nowhere basically because of that production. On top of Dolla just trying to go off of the production, especially with the hook, but yet it doesn't quite mesh well. It really just comes off as a rather dry song that's going absolutely nowhere that I could really live without. But the overall concept of this was nothing more than just a makeup song, which is typical amongst R&B, which is what this is, with a rap feature and all of that. And the reason why it's called Purple Emoji is because of J. Cole's verse, where what he's saying is he's going to save all of the conversations that he had with his woman, especially the ones that he's using the purple emoji, which is like the devil emoji. But usually I use that emoji in the context of me saying something wild and it's like a sexual type thing. As J. Cole's verse, I really enjoyed it the most, man, because that flow and delivery that he's using on this one, it utilizes that production rather well. Like, it should have been more of a J. Cole song than a Dolla one, but yet I don't think it would have been saved either which way, to be real. But I do like the way that J. Cole is giving his storytelling on this, man, where he's taking us first from the biblical sense of a woman being with a man and taking it to his own personal experience of him being with his woman, or how he can't live without her. As what's interesting about it is how he's saying that his woman told him specifically that she's not going to jail for him. And he's like, you know what? That's just the common sense that God gave you. She should never have to try to take time for him by lying to the feds and all that. And there's too many women out there that's in jail that lied to the feds for the guys who's going out there and smashing all these other thoughts and stuff out there. They're just not being loyal. And that's some real talk right there, dude. Like, real spit, like, you should never want your woman to take the time that you yourself are. That definitely shows that you are a weak individual, man. Like, if you gonna do something and then the time comes for you to pay for your crimes and all of that stuff, man, then you should be able to stand up and say, you know what, I did it. Nobody else is going down for this but me. Unless there's like a actual operation involved where people who benefit the most is going to go ahead and cover for you so that they can continue to benefit, so that the whole team can continue to benefit. You did? But not your lady, though. And Dolla says some rather interesting things as well, man. Like, he's talking about his woman, how she stayed 10 toes down so that now she can kick her feet up. Like, I like the wordplay right there, where 10 toes down is pretty much saying somebody who's been true to the game from the beginning. They be out there in the streets, they do what they need to do so that you can get those 10 toes that was down on the pavement. You can kick them up and enjoy yourself from then on. Definitely enjoyed that. But one thing that Dolla said that was rather thought-provoking is, you know, what's the point in love if you can't just break up and make up again later, you did? And I have a bit of an issue with that, because that just shows that you're in a raggedy relationship. Now, given all relationships, you go through stuff, you dig? There's not one relationship that people are just at peace all the time. But when it comes down to the whole thought process that you have to go through this type of stuff and break up and make up and break up and make up in order for your relationship to be quote unquote real, that's where I draw the line. You feel me? You can have a peaceful relationship with a person, and you don't have to continuously break up, the makeup and all of that stuff for it to be a legitimate one. Like, that's just something that people put on their relationships because you've been through so much nonsense before in the past. Overall, man, I enjoyed the message, and there was some elements of what they were saying lyrically that we should definitely talk about more as a people and stuff like that, dude. But as a song, nah, it's not one that I'm going to continue to listen to, you dig? I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.